call it the cutie?
Well, it's QHD, so
Okay.
there you go.
Hey everybody, this is Andrew from mobileburn.com taking a quick look at the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Now I know Mini might surprise some people because this doesn't look that small, but when you compare it to the larger size device, you can definitely see that it is a smaller version. This has a 4.3-inch display. It's Super AMOLED and it's using QHD. That's the main difference between the two phones. When you see this, the Galaxy S4 has a 5-inch display. It's Super AMOLED as well, but this is 1080p HD. So it's a big difference in size. When you flip the back, you can definitely see that as well. They've got pretty much the same material on the back. It's a glossy plastic. You just run your fingers right over it and you can see it's the same kind of smoothness. Another big difference is internally. The Galaxy S4 Mini has a 1.7 GHz dual-core processor, while of course the S4 has a quad-core processor, and it's going to be 1.7 or 1.9 depending on your market. They've got about the same amount of RAM, but at the same time there is a difference in terms of performance. Obviously this is going to be the big guy in terms of performance, the Galaxy S4. They're both running Android 4.2 with TouchWiz. You can see there are definitely some similarities between the app drawer, between the overall design, but this is going to the camera is not going to be as impressive. The overall performance isn't going to be impressive, but it's still going to be a solid phone. You know, dual core, a nice screen, obviously. So it's more about the convenience factor. This is going to be definitely something that's more pocketable. It's going to fit in your pocket, in your hand, much easier, as you see, for carrying around. So if you're someone who doesn't need that big 5-inch display, you can still have a Galaxy S4-like experience, but you get the Mini. In terms of button placement, you've got the volume on the left-hand side, power on the right. You've got your home button right here, and you've got back and menu, of course, that only display when you tap them on the anchor. In terms of camera, it has an 8-megapixel camera with flash on the back, a 1.9-megapixel front-facing camera. So this is the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. Now details about availability will range depending on where you are. You can check back for that later. But in the meantime, this is Andrew from mobileburn.com comparing the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini to the big boy, the Samsung Galaxy S4.